The media is assertively trying to push a narrative that Russia and President Trump colluded in the 2016 presidential election, allowing for Trump to win the election. Despite no evidence and a testimony from James Comey himself that shattered this narrative, the liberal news media, along with far-left Democrat officials, continue to spit out false information about the current administration. Furthermore, dismissing these claims, Trey Gowdy questioned former DHS Secretary Jed Johnson about whether he has seen any evidence that President Trump had any connections to the Russians during his campaign.
Time you separated from service in January of 2017, had you seen any evidence that Donald Trump or any member of his campaign colluded, conspired, or coordinated with the Russians or anyone else to infiltrate or impact our voter infrastructure?
Not beyond what has been out there open source, and not beyond anything that I'm sure this committee has already seen and heard before directly from the intelligence community.
As you can see, Jed Johnson admits to not receiving any evidence of Russia hacking or collusion in the 2016 election, yet again dismissing the media's narrative. It is also important to note that no credible information has been shared with the general public about Russia influencing the election. So basically we have a bunch of politicians being politicians. The Democrats say something, and the other side, which is the Republicans, just try to shift the attention away from it. So right before I end this video, I think it's important to discuss James Comey's testimony. In an interview with Tucker Carlson, both Ann Coulter and Tucker Carlson dismissed the left's hacking narrative.
But for months, I was, because I'm a very literal man, was taking this seriously and kind of looking for evidence that maybe Trump colluded or whatever. It's finally dawned on me that this is just performance art. It's all a hoax. And if they succeeded in getting Trump out, guess who would be the Russian agent next? Mike Pence. I mean, this is not about Russia or national security or hacking our election. It's all a lie.
No, you're absolutely right about that. Oh, and by the way, ask me if it's a nice day today.
Is it a nice day today, Ann?
I can't tell you because it would require a duty to correct. I mean, that's the most insane argument I've heard for not being able to clear someone from something that is ripping up the front page of every newspaper. Comey won't even say that Trump isn't being investigated because, well, if I make a statement about reality, there's a future, and then what will I do?
Carlson and Coulter make observations that any able-minded American should be able to make. Russia and Trump were not colluding during the presidential election. Thus, Trump won fair and square, and these liberal snowflakes need to suck it up. Trump is your president, regardless of your gender, sexual orientation, or political views. We are all Americans, and Americans first.